Hello, viewers. My name is Golden Arcadia, and today we will be playing some more Fate Grand Order. It's pretty late. I was actually meaning to stream a couple days ago. Unfortunately, on the 24th, I had one of my pet birds just kind of passed away, and I kind of just lost the feeling, the desire to stream that day, so I didn't stream. And then on the 25th, I was just kind of spent time with my dad, so didn't stream on that day. I was meaning to stream a little bit earlier, but the internet was kind of fucky, so here we are now. And I just noticed that Tets is back, and I think I'm gonna do a couple rolls with tickets for Tets. I don't think I'm not gonna use all 50, but I'll go down to 30 tickets at least. I want him, but I don't need him. He's just really good, so it'd be nice to have him. We'll start off with that. If we get him, we get him. If we don't, we don't. It's not really a big deal. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully we get Tets. If we don't, don't want to spend too many tickets, and I also don't want to I don't want to spend all the tickets. I'm fine with spending some tickets. I want to save some for Yui. So we're gonna summon a bit right now, as we are. Should be able to stop at 31. Hey! Holy Night of the Twilight. What does this do? Buster effectiveness by 20 and P strength by 10% for yourself. I guess that's not half bad. It'd be better if it had a battery. Okay. Alright, keep going. Come on. No. At least I got a craft distance if I don't get them. He's good, but he's not good enough for me to just kind of be like, oh, I have to get him. Oh, hold on, guys, real quick. Let me double check that I'm on the right internet. Just real quick. My internet's been real fucky. Let me switch to over here. Is it working? Yes, it's working. Because we are gonna get some. I have two internets. I have one internet. It's just divided in two, and I'm on the slow side of the internet. So just in case, I'm actually just going to reset it, and then we're gonna switch over to that one. But in the meantime, it's fine if we still keep summoning. All right, come on, Tats. Would love to have you, man. Come on, Tats. Come on, surprise me. All right, we're at double. Let's go! See, I told you guys, it was worth it. Let's go, guys.
マジかよ。一度死んだ程度じゃ懲りてないってことか。じゃあまあ、改めて名乗らせてもらうぜ。俺はテスカトリポカ。いろいろあるが黒い方だな。 そのあたり説明はもういらないだろう。短い人生だ。お前がくたばるその瞬間を気長に待ってやるとするか。
Let's go. I should have recorded this, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Hold on. I'm gonna switch over internet speed. Right back. And 1, 2, 3. I don't see it up here. Come on, guys. Come on, internet. All right, faster internet. All right, that should have fixed it. I was getting some drop frames. If not, I guess we're gonna have to run on. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's go. We got turrets. Summon history. All right, so let me grab a couple of my upgrades. Let me just reset this here. Let's go for XP. Alright, we got all the XP we could. Let's go level Kets. I should also do Nemo. So I will do Nemo, just not right now. Level. Where's Cats? There he is. And then the rest will be put on Nemo. I want him, but I really did want him because he's pretty good at multi-core. Although ideally for that I would want to have multiple copies. But it's good to have variety. Okay. He's also pretty good. He has a 50% battery and like a 30% party, 20 to 30% party battery, which is, or is it a 30% battery and a 20 to 30% party battery? But the point is, he has a party battery, so he's really good. He's also the de facto best assassin farmer at the moment, if I believe so. Hopefully we manage to get a Yui when she comes out. I'm not gonna do the New Year's band, the New Year's servant. I like him, but he's essentially just a better what's his face, Muramasa. And the reality is that I never really used Muramasa, unfortunately. And I just don't really expect to use him either. on. Let's max him out. Before the year ends, there are a ton of videos that I need to like upload. I have a lot of things I recorded, but I have never uploaded them.
まあ、この辺りが頃合いか。旅の途中だが、少し休め。時期夜明けだ。満足のいく戦いだったか？足りない？それは結構。どんな勝利であれ、どんな勝者であれ、人間である以上は道半ばだ。やりきるなんてことはない。残った未練は俺が聞く。安心して目を閉じればいい。うん？そっちこそ最後は清掃じゃないのかって？ああ。黒だの赤だの青だの自分を安売りしているがね。今はこの姿が一番のお気に入りだ。なんだよ、気づいてなかったのか？初対面の時に決めてきてやっただろう。あの時から最後まで付き合うと決めてたのさ。
Let's go, Tets. I'll just kind of leveled you up to max. Oh, we started touching on these. I also prefer your first skin, brother. Because the other two are fine. They're just kind of ugly. Alright, now time to level those skills. Let's see. There you are, you bastard. Ooh, this is some nice QL they added, huh? Alright, this needs to go to 10. Hopefully by the time that the lotto is over, we'll have quite a bit of QP, because I've been running the lotto like crazy. I haven't been running it. I have been farming like crazy. So let's see. You apply guts, increase our card effectiveness. Special attack divine, giant, and negate the field's sunlight for 3 turns. Oh, what about you? Increase allies attack, increase attack. So, How long is that arts card effectiveness? Okay, hold on. Again, he's really good for multi-core, and I kind of want to have him at tip-top shape. I just don't like using my QP. It makes me upset to use my QP. But if I'm that upset, I should farm for some more QP. Ooh, my God, this just eats so much QP. We were at 59,000? 590,000. Really? I'm low on these. Interesting. I haven't had to use the pure prison shop in a while.
カタログはこっちだよ。退屈がてらおすすめアイテムを紹介していい？
How many of these do I have? Hold on. Ah, you know what's fine.
まだ見ていく？うんうん。
We're at 1,700 Saint Quartz. That's pretty damn good.
今年もあと少しとなりました。
Next year is stacked on servants that we want to summon for, so that's definitely good. All right. He's maxed. Now, literally all that's left is to... About to... do I have fools? No, not really. I mean, I should.
そろそろ
Apparently, I had a lot of foos. It's funny. I was hoping start the stream and just kind of like do the story, but like we're stuck here, at least for now. Okay. Good. Got maxed out on health. I do max you out on... Ah, crud. No attack foos? Ah, I guess not. Alright, who does not have... Oh, not max. Let's see. Yeah, that's right, you. More health is never bad. Okay. Need to empty out my storage. Or at least I need to get more storage. Oh, and you know, to be fair, I also did not have a good farmer, assassin farmer that would be AoE in the arts department or really in the Buster or Quick department, you know, but like he's just kind of the best overall. All right, let's see. Let's wait out our options. Oh, really? Oh. Success. But who else? You're usually not gonna... Three stars. I guess Jufu? Let's see if we can find her. Oh, right. She's not a 4-star. She's a 3-star. Anybody from the 4-star department that I would use for long endurance-based fights? No. Okay. Filter to 3 stars. There she is. Which, mind you, I just never find her because I don't have her selected, but she's one of the best 3 stars in the game. Right. Oh my god, some people are using pyrotechnics. It's like almost 1 in the morning. Like, what are they doing? Guys, come on. I just put my dogs to sleep not too long ago. Overall, there aren't any other servants that I try to keep for a long endurance battle. From the 3-star department, about 2 stars. You make a little bit more sense. Anyone else? It's usually backwards. I want them to have less life because I don't want them to live for very long. What about my 1 stars? You? I'm surprised No, I did. I did. What about our resident terrible character? Might as well. I'm just trying to get rid of my silver fools. Alright, Alright, that's that. Oh, okay, so I had majority fools. That's crazy how the majority of my stuff was actually just fools. All right.
申請だ。
Anything
時
I'd
間は
like
戻ら
to
ないものだ。
delete? We're probably
最
good,
終確認
honestly.
はしっかりしたかい？
Yeah, we're good.
まだ見ていく？うんうん。私もハリ。
All right, so I've already been farming a crazy amount. So I want to get those out of the way. So just to have it on video. I already recorded it, but I also like having it on stream. So we're just going to do these. I'm going to do a silver apple. I was funny. I'm roughly like 40 something golden apples, and I had like 120. So I've been farming like crazy. Also, one of the great things that I managed to do this time around was bond up my Chloe. Is there a better outfit for Chloe? Nah. This will have to do. Actually, hold on. Oh, Fate, you and your very questionable outfits for your characters. No. There we go. Chloe. So I had her bond up, and because I have her bond up, I have her CE. Please ignore the image, which, yes, more MP for myself, but also applies more command drafts. I believe it gives me 3 command graphs to like the whole party when she enters the field. So it doesn't, it makes it so it doesn't matter what the amount of enemies that are in a section of the battle. At least on the beginning at the battle, it doesn't matter if there's only 1 enemy. It's still gonna give me 3. So that allows me a little bit more flexibility. Yeah, so I can use Black Grail on a 90++ battle that starts off with 1 enemy, which would normally not really be possible. I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me switch over to...
賞金確認華麗に登場。見ててねマスター。は？できてない？ 1ページも降参してみる？そこ本気出すからね。ごちそうごちそう。はち切れそうでしょ。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。ちょっと切り込むのね。合わせるわ。なんか来た。ふわふわってギュインギュインって。嘘、私かっこよすぎ。ちょっとやりすぎなのだわ。マスターの仕事ってね。ネームオッケーです。
穏やかだな。目を覚め
あれあんまり言うじゃない。
放っておけないんだ。
なんか来た。ふわふわってギュインギュインって。嘘、私かっこよすぎ。ちょっとやりすぎなのだわ。
ふわっといこうか。
始めます。え、そのように降参するこちらの話です。宇宙の宝は私のもの。そこ本気出すからね。合わせ切り込むのね。なんか来た。ふわふわってギュインギュインって。嘘、私かっこよすぎ。ちょっとやりすぎなのだ
泳ぐよりは楽しかったよ。無様な姿がとてもいい。飛んで火にいる夏の虫ってね。
I feel like something there didn't quite go as planned, but I can't tell what it was. Is my internet all starting to get all annoying again? I don't get what's going on. Maybe my brother's just downloading something. No, I guess not. There are some dropped frames. It's kind of annoying.
イルミネーションが街を彩る時期になりましたね。
Ah, crud. Did Oh, no. It just reset. Give me a moment, guys, because it's 12 o'clock. So it's with resetting. About to get a bunch of stuff. I forgot that I started streaming around 11:30. Reset. So it is the 27th. Ah!
先輩、食堂へ急ぎましょう。マルタさん、リーナさん、ゴルドルフ新所長までもが今回も無事。
Oh, now we have Kukulkan. Luckily, I already have Kukulkan, so. But that's nice. Alright, so we did the 90 plus. Let's do 90 plus plus. Let's do 90 plus just to show that I could do it. And just for funsies. I'm gonna switch you for my favorite moon cancer. And I might be able to do it, might not. Where is she? There she is. There she is. My favorite moon cancer. Oh, we got more drop frames. That's no good. Hold on.
敵はこっちで処理しとくんで、先生は作業進めといてください。
Oh, my internet's just absolute garbage. What is going on? Ah! I'm not downloading anything. Man. We're on the good internet. And there's 7% drop frames. On the... Oh. Screw it. Fuck it.
1ページも完全によろしくて。そのように失礼、こちらの話です。ありがとう。もちろん。
Oh.
それ見つけた。審査いきまーす。ああ、まるでねえ、完成した？次の企画思いついちゃった。ネーム OK です。完全によろしくて。
穏やかだな。
あれ、壊せばいいんでしょ？そういう
正
展開。
直じゃん。
そのまま動かないで。緩やかに、涼やかに、開くようにマーブルストライク。イノベーション始めます？
せーの。ま、
はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんものぜ。そのようにひょっとするこちらの話です。あれ、壊せばいいんでしょ？
蹴散らすよ。
失礼。それ見つけた。審査いきまーす。
泳ぐよりは楽しかった。
A million damage, pretty damn
無
good.
様な姿が
Ooh.
とてもいい。飛んで火にいる夏の虫。
Although it is the 90 plus, not the 90 plus plus, but I am now allowed the liberty to do these things thanks to Chloe being Bond 10 now. So that's great. Yes, my signal is back to normal. All right, so we're actually gonna jump into. I'm gonna start recording because I don't want to lose the progress. I don't want the internet just kind of cut off in the middle of me reading. So that's what we're gonna do. And good, we're recording. All right, day 5. Alright, just give me a second. I don't like it. I don't like having that air. Okay, there we go. PP. Nautilus docking. Complete. Initiating 0 sail. Yes, very good, everyone. We're right on time again. It's 1,500 hours at Chaldea right now. If we keep this pace, we should be able to make it back shortly after the end of the day. Yeah, 3 hours should be enough to make these last 15 deliveries. Captain Santa? Is something bothering you? No, I wouldn't say that, but I've decided to call it a day here. These routes being so oddly clear is starting to nag at me. I want to go check in on Master and Mash. So we're gonna have a party at Master's room this afternoon. Yeah, this rocks. Yes, we will. Assuming Master's actually in his room, that is. Ah, now I see. You was always been strict about keeping to the rules, Captain. For my part, I've been happy to enjoy their kindness. Call me leader when we're making deliveries. Oh wait, we're on the Nautilus, so maybe call me Captain. It's fine. At any rate, we need to strike while the iron is hot. As soon as we deliver the presents to Skahak Gadi, we'll head straight to Galdea. We're scheduled to arrive at the border at 1600 hours. All hands, proceed with your duties accordingly. Aye, aye, sir. I'll radio Baker and ask her to bake a cake before we... Huh? Hang on. I just picked up an unidentified heat signature on our sonar. Oh crap, it's huge. What's going on? It wasn't there a second ago. I'm sorry, there's no way to avoid it. We're gonna make contact in about 20 seconds. "5 p.m., 1 hour before the end of workday. It looks like we made it back in time to spare today, Senpai. I'm glad our work was so easy to get done today, but I can't help wondering if something changed. You know, I was thinking about asking that myself. So, you think Nemo's series have another goal in mind besides delivering presents? More or less. What do you think, BB? Huh? You're asking me? I'm already providing zero sales that let you jump to each delivery around the world instantaneously for free. Now you want me to tell you what this latest event is really about too? It's starting to feel like you're just using me. We really do appreciate how generous you've been with your help. But if anything were to happen in Nemo series and we weren't there to help them, we'd never forgive ourselves. So please, BB, if there's anything you know about what the Nemo series are up to, please tell us as much as you can. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm worried they might be in danger. Danger, huh? Well, I can promise you this. What you see with Nemo is exactly what you get. He knows what kind of Santa he wants to be, and being exactly that is all he's trying to do, period. In addition, the Nemo series are also taking on especially difficult delivery missions as a special case. My guess is that they've been going around talking to different servants to gather intel for that mission. Nemo Santa is keeping those talks secret, which is probably why you feel like he's hiding something. But keep that just between us, okay? And one last thing. In all seriousness, don't ask any of the Nemos about this. If Nemo Santa finds out that you did, he'll abandon his delivery mission on spot. Because the only way this mission will succeed is if no one knows about it and it has no effect on anyone. No one can know about it, so they're trying to make a delivery with zero impact whatsoever. That's right, this mission is about making zero impact on the world by delivering a package that's completely empty. You want to know what the point of delivering such a package is? Great question. I'm wondering about that myself. But for whatever reason, Nemo, the Phantom Spirit, really has his heart set on this bizarre mission. In fact, it's the reason he agreed to become Santa Claus in the first place. I respect that decision and his wish to keep it quiet. Even if his mission may ultimately be pointless, I won't mock it or say it's meaningless. Anyway, enough of that. See you later, Senpai. Make sure you keep gathering lots of resources, okay? Seriously, between my painful losses at the Holy Grail front and my servant fest being snatched out from under me, I'm in big trouble here. You better believe the world's most advanced AI won't be forgetting that humiliation anytime soon. So even as we speak, I'm stocking up on resources to one day take my revenge. I'm counting on you too, senpai. From now on, I'm hoping you'll donate any spare change you get at the store to my crowdfunding campaign. I guess this explains why we haven't seen the BB channel lately. What do you think, senpai? If we take BB at her word, it sounds like we'd better be better off in the dark. We'd be better off in the dark. The fact that he's keeping this secret is meaningful in itself. Yes, I agree. It seems pretty clear he's got a larger goal of some kind in mind, but we don't need to know. That doesn't mean we have to stop quietly keeping their delivery rules clear, though. We can still help however we can. In the meantime, let's go wait for Nemo series to get back. "6:30 p.m., 30 minutes after the end of workday." Where could they be? Hi. Yes, we're back. Man, that was rough. I never expected to run to a disaster like that. It's a good thing we already had experience fighting in void space. I'll say, we were like a whale running into a school of hungry sharks. That's why we got back so late. We had difficult time fending them off. Sorry for the delay, Master. You can rest assured that the Team Nautilus is back now. Would you mind giving them our report, Professor? I'm still a little out of breath. You look exhausted, Nemo. What happened out there? Yes, well, it started when a group of unknown enemies attacked us while we were en route to a delivery. Dee. Mash and Nemo cannot be selected. Do, 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 do.
料理しちゃうぞ。サンタとしてまだまだあるよ。この夜が明ける前に。料理は体力。よし。はいこれ招待状。こっそりね。ロジカルです。緊張するな。あの辺りか。動くな。
Ah, don't all go for Nemo. Come on, guys.
なるほど。トナカイさん、お願いします。ロジカルです。お説教のお時間です。ツインアーメリカルクランチ。
Ah. Alright, hopefully that does it. Yep. Oof.
重くいくのね。ごめんね。ぐるぐるぐる。
Jesus Christ.
美味しくできます。真のサンタ君、見せてあげます。重くいくのね。聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬、ラ・グラッシーユ・ノエル。シャンシャンシャンシャンシャンシャン。
That is a terrible buff because it's after
始めるよ。
the attack.
美味しいごちそう、楽しいパーティー。よし、ハッピーメリークリスマス。
Calm down.
なるほど、論理的です。なるほど。お説教のお時間です。ツインアーミニカルクランチ。
Look who it is.
ビビーチャンネル in ハワイ。クリスマスだ。ポーターはくじけない。配達チーム変更。イエーイ、揃ってます。トナカイさん、お願いします。ラス、次の配達先は？座標を送ります。幸運を。待たせちゃった？緊張するな。
Ah, BB.
走行支援を要請する。乗ってキャプテン。ルート OK です。よー、やっちまえ。良い子みんな、最低。メリークリスマス。はっ、おいしくなーれ。さあ、喜びなさい。声が遠く、私の神の世界へ。カーストタッピングクレーター。皆さんまとめてプチです。さあ、バックでしょう。バーン。お腹空いてない？はい、これ招待状。料理は体力。よし。真のサンタ君、見せてあげます。緊張するな。
Come on, Nemo.
聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬、ラ・グラッシーユ・ノエル。シャンシャンシャン。最低です。いくわよ。心を込めてパーティーの準備。ハッピーメリークリスマス。そこ。真夏のチャーム、ロックオン。お願い。恋に時間を。サマーバケーション。サマーバケーション。サンタとして総員見つからないようにこっそり。
Alright, let's see how this goes.
雪原の彼方であってもサンタクロースはやってくる。こっちこっち。プレゼント10日。ホーリーアート。こちら最低です。いいよ。皆さんご一緒に。ねえ、やめ。さすがに無理だった。ごめん。さあ、喜びなさい。声が遠く、私の神の世界へ。カーストタッピングクレーター。 トナカイさんお願いします。なるほど。お説教のお時間です。ツインアーメリカンフランス。先輩応援よろ真夏の
Jesus Christ.
ロックオン。
What?
発進。目標発見。本艦直上。内燃機関最大。生命保護最大。卵焼き要請。よし急速浮上。我らこそ和田摘みの矛。軽トラで最低ジャンプ。
That's cool. What was BB doing there? I don't know. She just showed up out of nowhere, then left after we beat her like always. Well, I'm sure she's interfered. I mean, came to warn us for a reason. When BB's acting like a villain, it's usually because she's actually trying to help someone else. I see. Anyways, we managed to reach depth level 5 in our 0 cell. Now we just have to worry about breaking through the grill. Anyways, here's today's delivery list. As you can see, Team Nautilus runs a safe and tidy submarine. BB is the only reason we didn't get back around 1600 hours like we planned. Okay, that takes care of the report. You'd better get going now, Professor. Right, sorry, I did it again. Guess I'm not used to having normal conversations. Oh, by the way, I already set up shop. I hope you'll stop if you have any time to spare. Give me that zinc quartz. Give me that zinc quartz. Zinc quartz. All right. We can do day 6 as well. All right, day 6. Oh, good morning. This is a promising start to the day. Running into you here. So, what are you up today, Master? Oh, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I see. Well, you still have plenty of winter vacation left. So, take your time to take your time to think about it while you enjoy a nice leisurely breakfast. We're off to get started on our Santa duties. With any luck, we'll be back in record time today. Wait, hang on a second. What is it? Can I ask you why you decided to become Santa Claus? I guess the simple answer is that Martha asked me to do it. But the reason I ultimately accepted is that there's something I want to deliver as Santa Claus. Santa Claus is supposed to be the type of fantasy who brings joy and good fortune wherever he goes, right? Maybe my reason piggybacked on that miracle. I became Santa not just so I could bring presents to people waiting for them, but so I could bring presents on behalf of those who wanted to give them. I'll admit, it's more selfish than other Santa servants. But what's wrong with a Santa like that? Nothing. And it's not selfish at all either. Bye. See you this evening. Today's delivery is for some really unusual. Is for someone really unusual, so I should have a good story for you when I get back. Oof, these are sucky ass. Oh god. Well, I mean, to be fair, who levels up these Christmas 4-stars to max? I don't think anybody will. What the hell?
タイヤ交換よし。ほら行くぞ。配達開始だ。急げ急げ。真のサンタ。なるほど。はーい、ロジカルです。聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬。ラ・グラスティーユ・ノエル。シャンシャンシャンシャンシャンシャン。おいしくなーれ。メリーアタック。配達チーム変更。イエーイ。トナカイさん、よろしくお願いします。料理は体力。よし。はいこれ招待状。こっそりね。見つからな。緊張するな。フックショット。いいよ。皆さんご一緒に。ね、無茶な荷造りはこうなるからね。
Interesting. Is it? Yeah. Okay, it's another one.
この夜が明ける前に。は、重くいくのね。見つからないように。おいしくなーれ。おいしくなーれ。そこ。
Ah, not good.
見つからないように。あの辺りか。おいしくなーれ。
Ah.
何よ。サンタとして。見つからないように。こっそりね。緊張こっそりね。背後を取る。はいキャプテン。視界の悪い無茶な荷造りはこうなるからね。
Really?
重くいくのね。なるほど。はーい。メリーアタック。ごめんね。
肉僕もな証もな。
Oh, not good.
トナカイさん、お願いします。論理的です。重くいくのね。おいしくなーれ。
くもの
あともう少しそう連絡して。はーい、お任せ。張り切っちゃうぞ。見せてあげます。夜更かしだな。総員出るぞ。行くよ。オペレーション発動。聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬ラ・フラッシーユ・ノエル。シャンシャンシャンシャンシャンシャン。雪原の彼方であってもサンタクロースはやってくる。こっちプレゼント10日ホーリーアンノーチライエーイ。始めるよ。美味しいごちそう楽しいパーティー。よし、ハッピーメリークリスマス。
肉
まだ配り終わっ
毒もなく
料理は体力。よし。問題ありません。慣れておりますので。まだまだあるよ。ベル、たくさんあるのはいいことさ。投薬します。注入します。一辺たりとも。
シャッ
よいしょ。清潔に。
シャッシャッ我が歩みに終わりなし毒もなく証もなく
No.
どこだ
お腹空いてない？おっほっほ、サンタじゃぞ。はいこれ招待状。投薬し注入します。痛くはありませんね。清潔に
シャッ
清潔に。
シャッ
どうぞ。
シャッ
殺菌滅菌通勤。
No.
聞くがよい万象は汝の名を指し示したはずがい肉どこだ
痛いぞ。プレゼントフォーユー。パーティータイムです。できるとも。頭がぼーっとする。疾病負傷地上の害すべてを許さず参り赤いためにフルワードパーティー。キャンディーケイン。贈り物は眠ってからだ。
肉肉
痛いぞ。
毒もなく
Oof.
真のサンタは目が光る。
問題ありません。慣れておりますもの。
プレゼント。真のサンタは目が光る。
痛くはありませんよ。
そういい組み立て。
一辺たりとも。
ち
どこだ毒もなく肉
ワンツーいい組み立て。
痛くはありませんよ。
捉えられない拳の前
Let's go. ね。meh. Ooh, glad I managed to keep my head. That would have been too close for comfort without guts. It could not be otherwise. For this conflict, I did my best strength for strength. Offer thy gratitude for this blessing of salvation, for thy future path it hath opened. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't remember Santa Claus having any such attribute. No matter. Wherefore art thou come, phantom spirit Nemo? Is repentance for sins yet to be committed thy desire? Of course not. There's only one reason Santa goes anywhere. Oh, King Hassan has been a good boy this year. I have a present for you, First Hassan. Though I don't know if it'll be your taste. Impossible. My sword tolls the hour of one's passing. No more, no less. And so no other worldly desire I harbor. Santa Claus hearkens to the call of the yearning. I will know, but mine own soul is void of such cravings. I'm sure that's true, but this isn't from me. It's from someone who really put their heart into it, hoping you'll accept it. I heard there are several Hassans, but the first was always alone. So I made this, hoping he could enjoy himself even on his own. I'm sure he'll like it. At least, I hope he will. It's called osechi. It's a fancy meal that they make in Japan to celebrate New Year's. Seems like the perfect time for it. Heard they mostly make it with foods that don't spoil easily. That way they don't have to stand in the kitchen over and over again for 3 days. Our teachings harbor no traditions for the coming of the new year. But no cause does that make to spur a gift from creation's mother. The vessel I shall myself return once my repast is ended. So important a task ill suits such callow Nephitites as Kurt's arm and his ilk. I see. Thanks. That'll be a big help. First Hassan, I actually very well bare thy neck. But I haven't even told you anything yet. Thy path to my domain laid bare thy intent. Seek not my pardon. Shouldst thou err, thou wilt vanish. I require no more than this. No longer do I bear the mantle of grand. Thy errand is no concern of mine, that no other grant servants, save perhaps one, will thy business meddle, I tell you now. Do you think I can do this? Thy query is a curious thing. For thy triumph or failure, the world shall know no difference be. Shouldst thou fail, thy name will through nothing fade. Ah, but ever hast thou damn it. Ah, but ever hast thou been nothing. Trouble thyself not with what afterward may come. No, thy task leaves thee too little time to worry even over its outcome. Got it. Thanks, Hassan. You just helped me get over the last of my doubts. Nevertheless, prepare thyself. Long have I dwelt here at the border, twixt life and death. So long now that at the border itself I have become. So much death I have meted out that I am become death itself. As one who dwells overlong in an impossible realm must in turn an impossible being become. so too who creates the impossible and invisible must eventually these qualities embody. In the shadow of the physical world, faith is the tether to bind those who would otherwise for meaning want. Recall thy purpose, Captain. Remember, so that upon our next meeting, thy work upon thy design be complete. Welcome back, leader. Did you say hi to First Hassan? Yeah, he was even scarier than I imagined. Apparently for him, what we're trying to do is no bigger a deal than a morning prayer. I wanted to ask him if we were about to do something unforgivable, but he wasn't having it. His response pretty much came down to, I don't care, just do what you want. Oh my, that's certainly harsh. Does this mean we proceed as planned then? Yeah, Marine, tell Master we won't be coming back today. All hands to your stations. 0 cell depth 7. Destination 2017. Set sail for the promised time. Interesting. And this is probably... Oh, it's a level 90? I mean, we might as well. Oh, hold on. Let's just go for it. Good, you're all here. Before we start delivering presents, there's something I want you to all hear. It's about the real reason I agreed to become Santa Claus. Santa Claus brings miracles to people just by being Santa Claus. He delivers gifts to everyone who wants them, making the end of the year something to celebrate. That's why Santa Claus exists. That is his fundamental duty. You could even say he's the collective wish of everyone who gathers together on the holy night. That's only what the people want, not Santa Claus himself. There's nothing to say that says Santa Claus can't have his own desire that's separate from his fundamental duty. Basically, what I'm trying to say is... Ugh, put a sock on it already, Captain Jerkface. We already know what you want to say. There's someone you want to give a present to yourself, right? You mean Master. And not the Master back at Chaldea right now, but the Master from back before we even met. It makes sense. As a child of the sea, Triton is supposed to ensure the safety of a voyage. And if you're going to give him a good luck charm, that's the kind of thing to do at the voyage start, not within the end in sight. Besides, leaving a small miracle at someone's bedside while they're sleeping is pretty classic Santa Claus. Yeah, you don't have to explain anything to us. We all know exactly how you feel. You want to give the best present you can to the person you most want to have a present from you, right? Yes, I think it's a wonderful idea. It's a sort of thing only no one turned Santa could do. Though I don't think it'll be easy to pull off. You guys. Yeah, you're right. This isn't a reason so much as a desire. The person I want to give a present to doesn't exist in this time. No, it's more accurate to say that giving it to him now wouldn't mean anything. Hold on. My hair is kind of in the way. Come Come on. President Chaldea has a lot of allies and plenty of servant power. If we need help, we can be reasonably sure that someone will provide it. But that wasn't the case in Chaldea of the past. When they first began repairing the singularities, Chaldea couldn't even afford the time to have so much as a cup of coffee. So I want to deliver this present to the Chaldea in the Antarctic in the year 2017. It may not be much, but I want to pay Master the greatest respect I can before he sets out on his long journey. What's more, it's only because I'm a phantom spirit that I can even try this, since that's what lets me zero cell in the first place. If we make even one wrong move, we'll be completely erased. If we change even the smallest thing in the past, history's corrective force will mercilessly unravel our very existence. And that's not even getting into how difficult it is to sail to the past in the first place. For every year we go back in time, the Nautilus will be at a greater risk of getting crushed. And with every year, the obstacles we face will change. Even knowing that, are y'all still willing to join me in this selfish undertaking? Of course, Captain. We're with you all the way. Thank you, everyone. Alright, let me go over the operation. Even with the zero cell, jumping into the past from void space is going to be extremely difficult. My plan is to go back 1 year each day. If we succeed, we'll pin the coordinates on with the paper moon and use them as a starting point for our next jump. Once the coordinates are pinned, we'll resurface at the standard time, let the Nautilus recover, and carry our present deliveries. Over the course of 7 days, we'll continue traveling back until we reach 2017. From there, the Nemo with the strongest spirit origin will carry out the mission. Any questions? Oh, I got one. If we can go back into 2017, couldn't we just stop the explosion before it happens? That would be the worst kind of alteration we could make. If we prevented the explosion at the old Chaldea, the current Chaldea would cease to exist. The most important rule of traveling to the past is not to even try changing a single thing, no matter how small. Although since our spirit origins aren't strong enough to last in our parallel worlds anyway, it would be more accurate to say we couldn't change a single thing. Even if you succeed at infiltrating Chaldea base in 2017, Marine, the moment you try to change the past, you would find yourself disappearing. So yes, our first and most important rule for this mission is to change nothing and leave nothing else behind. Gotcha. Well, what about talking to someone? Can we do that? Like, even if we can't change our destinies, couldn't we at least say thank you? Or something? Or something? I can't say with any certainty that would even be safe. From the other person's perspective, having someone else thank them for no discernible reason is very likely to change their subsequent actions. The only way it could work would be to keep to topics that no one at Chaldea at the time would think twice about. Professor is right. This is why we'll need to exercise extreme caution when infiltrating their old base. Our operative will need to swim through the void sea on their own and zero sail into the Antarctic base itself. If they succeed, they'll then need to carry out the mission without being seen. I have the shift schedule for Chaldea staff on the day of the incident, and I've also figured out the optimal route to reach our destination. And in case the operative does run into staff member, I figured out who they can disguise themselves as so that nobody will suspect them. I'll make the disguise as soon as we're done here. Will depend on how well the operative can pretend to be that person in the event they're seen. Fortunately, I've already known they can, so that won't be an issue. Alright, that's the mission plan. Any other questions? Okay then, from here on, we're all in this special operation together. I call it 8-year snow carol. Thanks again, everyone. We will deliver this gift successfully, or my name isn't Santa Claus. This is apparently going to be a difficult mission. Try to keep it simple. All right, let's go. Lamus? That's not good.
ベル、高らかになれ。まだまだあるよ。たくさんあるのはいいことさ。料理と体力。よし。この夜が明ける前に。はいこれ、招待状。痛く投薬します。一遍たりとも清潔に。どうぞ。殺菌滅菌封菌。何のはあ、重くいくの。ごめんね。おいしくない？おいしくない？おいしいハンバー出来上がり。どうですか？
Oof.
ベルトリートアンフル残量十分。治療を再開いたしましょう。緊張する。見つからない。緊張するな。いいよ。皆さんご一緒に。そこ。やめ。さすがに無理だった。ごめん。あともう少し。そう連絡して。はーい、お任せ。問題ありません。慣れておりますので。総員見つからないようにこっそりね。雪原の彼方であってもサンタクロースはやってくる。プレゼント10日ホーリーランドノーチラス。イエーイ。そこ。あの辺りか。はいほいそうい。ダメか。しょうがない。何の。痛くはありませんよ。重くいくのね。投薬します。清潔に。おいしくなれ。清潔に。
Ah, crud.
何の。注入し投薬します。見つからないように一遍たりとも清潔に。
Maryland?
夢のように片付けお任せ夢のように片付
パーティータイムです。待たせちゃった。それじゃあその分多めにね。はーい。疾病、負傷、地上の害、すべてを許す。マイル、アサルトメリス、フルバーストパーティー。走行支援を要請する。乗ってキャプテン。ルート OK です。よー、やっちまえ。みんなメリークリスマス。ごめんね。そうなんの私は倒れない。この夜が明ける前に。まだまだあるよ。たくさんあるのはいいことさ。サンタとして張り切っちゃうぞ。うん、重くいくのね。いくわよ。心を込めて
God messed
パ
up.
ーティー準備。ハッピーメリークリスマス。ごめんね。おいしいハンバー出来上がり。
夢のように片付
何の料理は体力。よし。はいこれ招待状。夜更かし見つからないように緊張するな。走行支援を要請する。君が奇跡を信じるなら冒険はどこまでもぶち届けよう。ホーリーランローチラス。不思議状態。あの辺りか。はいほいそうい。ダメか。すまない。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。そうです。
夜更かしだな。緊張するな。見つからないように。
Ah, crud. He used an invincible.
雪原の彼方であってもサンタクロースはやってくる。プレゼント10日ホーリーランローチラス。イエーイ。背後を取る。皆さんご一緒にね。はいほいほい。ダメか。すまない。
そうです。
大丈夫？痛いとこない？トナカイさんお願いします。論理的です。あともう少しそう連絡して。はーい、ロジカルです。重くいくのね。こっそりね。いいよ。
お任せ夢のように片付
真の三者だな。見せてあげます。ないように。聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬、ラ・グラスティーユ・ノエル。シャンシャンシャンシャンシャンシャン。
航行支援を要請する。君が奇跡を信じるなら冒険をどこまでも吹き飛ばせよう。ホーリーランローチラス。はっ、よし。
Hey, let's go. I was starting to get worried that I had to change strats. My, I come all this way to warn you only to be treated like a threat? I guess you really do hate me. Oops. Even so, I can't just sit back and let someone so important to Chaldea throw his life away on a fool's errand. It's not too late to turn back, Nemo. Risking your life for the one-day miracle that Santa Claus is, well, dumb. Even if it works, it won't actually do anything. If you turn back now, you won't disappear and disappoint anyone. Not to mention that breaking the rules to travel into the past is very unlike you. Thank you for that half-hearted warning, Marilyn. I'm honored that you'd come all the way to see us while we're in the middle of a zero sale. Now, could you repeat what you just said? I heard you loud and clear, but I still want to make sure. Oh, you mean the part about having no effect? I'm sorry to say it's true. The gift you're trying to give him is a small bit of happiness that doesn't interfere with the past, right? Your plan is to create a Chaldea uniform embedded with a dream catcher, a ward against misfortune, and swap it out with his old one without anyone noticing, so he's more likely to survive in the battles ahead. To ensure you wouldn't adversely affect the past, you asked the fossil hunter lady to and the heroic spirit with the Shiva authority for advice. And you enlisted the spinster fairy to help make sure the new uniform would be indistinguishable from the old one. Unfortunately, the matter transfer idea turned out to be a bust, but First Hassan was still willing to look the other way since his soft touch for these kinds of things. He has a soft touch. But even after all that work, your efforts will still amount to nothing. We're going to go back in time and swap out his uniform without anyone noticing. And as long as Master doesn't realize he's been giving a gift, there won't be any conflict with the past events. You're right. That you'll avoid creating a time paradox with that approach. It also means it will have practically no effect. Protective charm has the greatest effect when it's bearer truly believes it will keep them safe. But a charm the bearer doesn't know they have is all but useless. Let's say someone was beset by nightmares every day. The most luck a charm like this could bring is to help them wake up maybe a second earlier than usual. That's what I mean when I say it won't have any effect. Do you understand now? I understand. I understood all that when we set out. I meant what you said before. The risking your life for one-a-day miracle that is Santa Claus is a dumb part. Is that what you really think? We're gonna pick up the battle right where we left off? I'm gonna prove that there's nothing dumb about this at all. Really? You don't think altering past and risking your own obliteration for an infinitesimally small bit of luck is dumb? What do they say these days? Ah yes, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Even if you succeed, it will change nothing. I know, Chaldea will win even without my doing this. I'm well aware that what I'm doing will in no way contribute to their victory. But that's not the point. That's not what it means for those who got a late start to reward those who went on ahead. Our opportunity to receive compensation or joy is long gone. Right from the start, you were never part of his team. But even so, she still wanted to help them. She felt as if doing so would be all the reward she would need. So yeah, even if the difference we make here is so trivial, not even Shiba can perceive it. I still believe it'll be meaningful. And I think the courage needed to weather the ensuing storm is truly precious, just like it was for a certain summoner's life. So I'm going to let you, so I'm not going to let you or anyone else say, Jesus. So I'm not going to let you or anyone else say it's dumb to give everything for a single moment of peace. Now I see. My clairvoyance only lets me observe the present. I thought my vision was blurry because of the vampire thing, but now it all makes sense. My apologies. Allow me to rephrase it. It may be dumb, but that's also what makes it wonderful. Now it seems that I was the dumb one here. I should have known First Hassan would get something like this wrong. I'm sorry for raining on your parade. Go on, Nemo. I'll remember this wish even if no one else does. Thanks, Merlin. I do appreciate your coming all the way to warn us. Alright. When you get there, please give him my regards. Tell him, what are you, stupid? Just a hunch, but I think the two of you will really hit it off. Okay, final one. 8 Years Snow Carol. After reaching the point where I had 8 hours remaining, I opened the Nautilus hatch and swam out into the void sea on my own. I can't risk getting closer than this in the Nautilus. People wouldn't miss a submarine emerging in the Antarctic. I have to emerge in Chaldea base alone, with only the bare minimum of equipment. Because I'm swimming against the flow of time. Space swirls around me like a ravaging river, bearing down on me harder than the further into the past I go. I transfer my lower body into a merman's and keep swimming against the vortex. I feel the cold of negative waters and the pressure of knowing that even the slightest deviation in my route will lead to my erasure. I'm used to swimming in the sea of void space, but swimming in it a while also traveling through time is something else entirely, altogether. No ordinary spirit origin could endure it. Instead of fighting in the current, they'd simply stay in place and disappear. 60 seconds is all I can bear. A single second never 60 seconds is all I can bear. A single second never felt so long in the ocean as in this moment. A dizzy spell impedes my vision. The overwhelming fear threatens to rob me of my consciousness. I grip my teeth harder and do my best to restore my shattered senses to normal. I still have 7 hours worth of distance to cover to reach the target. Will I make it in time? For that matter, will my spirit origin last that long? This operation has a 0 margin of error. 60 seconds is both the longest time of my spirit origin can hold together and the shortest time it takes to reach the destination. I can't make a single mistake. I can't slow down even for a moment. If I put even one finger out of place as I swim towards 2017, this operation will fail and my body will scatter like dust. It's very literal, do or die. No one in their right mind would think to attempt this. Probably no one in their wrong mind either. And if the payoff for braving all this danger is going to be worth it, I can't say it is. But then what do I hope to get by doing this? You're right in that you'll avoid creating a time paradox with that approach, but it also means it'll have practically no effect. The special current grows even more intense. It blocks my way, feeling as solid as a wall. Within it, I see a glimpse of someone else's memory. Oh wait, he's not really a master candidate, is he? You were the only one who was just a candidate. Hang on. I have to take this. Hello? Kadak's awake now? And he's in good health? That's great. Send him to the command room immediately. Good news, Master. Kadak's fully recovered. You can go back to just being spare, and we can start doing our jobs properly without holding your hand all the time. Huh? What are you talking about? Your training and mission days are over. You're just a regular guy with no special talents, just trying to be something you're not. Just hang out in your room and let the experts handle things. So don't bother listening to the residents of the Lost Belts. Besides, we got them all beat when it comes to sheer suffering. We're from proper human history. We're the victors. We took the intended route. We can't let anyone take that from us. We can't. Still, what can we do with only 12 of us? There's no way we can even rebuild what we lost. You know as well as I do how bleak things are, right? Those Lost Belts people know nothing of this kind of solitude. This sort of pressure. They should be the ones to compromise. They should be the ones to disappear. Any pain they've experienced is nothing compared to ours. You know, you're not quite right in the head. You've almost died countless of times surviving by luck alone. You've forsaken countless worlds, kept alive by the devil's own luck. You've abandoned countless of people, countless worlds to their deaths. And despite all that, you're still no worse for wear. Yeah. The most... let's say someone was beset by a nightmare every day. The most a good luck charm like this could do is is to help them wake up maybe a second earlier than usual. That's more than enough for a reward. Base sequence. Human genome confirmed. Alignment. Good. Neutral. Welcome to the Data Center for the Future of Humankind. This is the security organization for the preservation of humanity, Chaldea. Fingerprint, voiceprint, and DNA authentication cleared. Magical circuit assessment complete. Username matched. You are recognized as a member of Primates. Nice to meet you. You're our final visitor today. We hope you enjoy your time here. On this day, the 48th Master Candidate entered Chaldea. He was recruited on short notice from a group of ordinary civilians thanks to his extremely high race shift aptitude, in spite of him having no knowledge of magecraft. However, Chaldea already had a full set of masters for teams A through D ready to investigate their first singularity. This 48 rookie master candidate was only brought in to match the number of coffins they had set prepared. Nobody had any great expectations for him, which is why our plan went off without a hitch. I switched out the master uniform Chaldea had prepared for him to wear after his entry inspection with our gift. According to Chaldea's own records, owing to a lack of resources, they didn't have any more uniforms made up until January 2019. So even if our uniforms is eventually disposed of after Chaldea returns to standard space, he should still wear it before then. What are you doing in this section? I'm just on my way back from a coffee break. What about you? Shouldn't you be at your post at the entrance gate? I was just stepping away for a little personal business. Besides, it's not like we're supposed to get any more visitors today, right? Yeah, okay. Almost everyone's in the command room anyway, so there's not much to keep an eye on. How about you? Aren't you going to the command room? Me? I'm a warehouse guard for life. I don't care about the race shift experiments. Hell, the whole reason I took this job at a lab out in the middle of nowhere was to avoid getting caught up in the mage turf wars. The moment race shift works, you just know all those masters are going to start fighting over who gets to own it. Screw that noise. I don't want to get mixed up in any of the factions. Yeah, I know what you mean. It might be a secret yeah, I get what you mean. It might be a secret Animosphere tech at its core, but it's also uses tech from almost every other department somewhere or other in its workings. So I'm sure the other lords have sent in spies to see what happens. Definitely not your thing. Alright, so I'm just gonna head back to the warehouse now. Later, Elron. If I were you, I wouldn't leave my post even if there weren't any visits scheduled. You don't want the director chewing you out again. Yeah. Thanks for the warning. Conversation were perfectly natural. I'd already anticipated I might run into her here. Everything's going all to plan. All I have to do now is find somewhere private and dive back into void space. Oh, hey there. Are you heading back from a break too? My spine stiffens the tiniest bit. There is not a meeting I accounted for. Oh, Romani. It's rough, isn't it? Feels like all the Chaldea is on edge. Like we can't afford to make even a single mistake. But I guess that's just how it goes, right? We've all been working to make today happen. This is it. It's almost time for the director to give a speech to all masters and staff members. I know you're big on staying neutral, but you should at least stop by. It'll make a good impression on her. No thanks. I'm just gonna go back to the moonlight route. The warehouse. I don't really like the director. When she's giving speeches, she's not so bad most of the time though. I'll feel the exact same way. Whew. You really don't mince for words, huh? You should leave a note in the suggestion box or something and let her know that what you think. I'd tell her myself, but she never listens to me. You really think I could get away with telling her I don't like her? I mean, the part about how she's not so bad most of the time? Nobody hates the director when she's giving a speech more than Olga Marie herself. If a staff member in your position says you like her, maybe she'll come to like herself a little bit more. By the way, I couldn't help but notice. Notice what? Are you okay? You look exhausted. Almost like you've just run around the whole world or something. I was just having coffee. See? My complexion's fine. Oh, really? It was just my imagination then. Something about your back gave me that impression. I'm sorry. You'd think being a doctor that I'd remember not to diagnose someone so casually. Hey, don't worry about it. You're not entirely wrong. I am pretty tired. Just working on a really important job. Of course, I'm gonna feel some pressure. Gotcha. Thanks for all the hard work. But I don't want you pushing yourself too hard. When the job is done, you should tackle something light and fun next. Of course, work being work, It's not always gonna be pleasant, but ideally, it should be fun too. So after you're done with this big important job that's meant to help everyone out, I want you to work on something that's fun just for you. And if you can't work on it with teammates you're close to, that'd be even better for you and for them. Teammates? Well, they have to do this. Oh, nothing. I guess, sorry again, you just struck me as someone who prefers to be alone. But even from this brief little chat, I could tell you have a strong sense of personal responsibility. I've no doubt the people around you admire you for that. They know you'll help when the times are tough. We don't always get many opportunities to help and laugh with people as we'd like. So we really gotta treasure what we do get. If you have time later, stop by the infirmary. Hopefully you'll be fine. You're fine. But better safe than sorry. With that, the man gave a quick wave and turned to leave. Then before I knew what I was doing, hey, sorry, do you mind if I ask you something? He gave me a mild, and turned his back around. It's not about me, it's about a friend of mine. Posing as a hypothetical, I asked him his thoughts on a struggle for survival between two worlds that were the same yet different. My question wasn't about the nature of the worlds themselves. It was about an outsider who had been put in a position to witness their struggle and decide which one would ultimately win. I had known if he thought this outsider's action were good or evil, and how he would judge someone like that. Is this the plot of a sci-fi movie? I'm not sure I can give a specifically well-informed opinion on something complicated like that. Having said that, if we start from the premise that only one side can survive and conflict is inevitable, then trying to determine whether the outsider is good or evil is asking the wrong question. Since both the opposing sides are human, there will be no avoiding a clash of values, a battle between right and wrong, as they say. As a rule, people tend to believe they're in the right, or to put it another way, they can only do that what they believe is right. So no matter how righteous each side's cause may be, once they find themselves at a cross purposes, the other side must be wrong by definition. So wrongness is inevitable. That goes for the opposition, and it goes for you opposing them in turn. No matter how good a person you may be, when you have to fight for your survival, you simply can't keep your hands clean. Is that what you're saying? That's right. There's no getting around that. So no matter what, you can't believe your side is completely correct and the other's completely wrong. Might doesn't make right. The only thing as a conflict victor wins is the right to decide what to do next. So you think battles for survival can only ever be wrong? Huh? Does that mean there's no right to be found anywhere? Sure there is. It's in you right now. We're worrying about this. Thinking about the fact that we survived. That's what the man in the white coat said was right. What he didn't say, at least not in so many words, was that he hoped we would be the kind of people who did that. It was a conventional, obvious answer, but his words rang with absolute certainty. In that moment, he seemed to me like a wise old sage, living alone in a mountaintop, who had borne witness to countless conflicts over the course of his life. I'm not talking about me. This is about my friend. Oh, right. You did say that, didn't you? My bad. My foot. He definitely thinks I'm talking about myself. I think I can see why he would become so attached to this man after working with him for a year. Anyway, I better get going. I may not look like it, But I am still the head of the medical department. The director's probably going to kick me out, but I'm going to drop by the command room and check in. Hang on. I know this is a weird request, but have you got anything you don't need on you? See a spare pen or something? Anything you won't miss that can be replaced easily? Oh sure, I've got lots of things like that. Gotta be prepared to head out on a moment notice and all. Will these do? Actually, could I have another set? I like to use them when I'm guarding the warehouse too. Sure, if you need more, just say the word. This is great. Feels like you're really appreciating my work. This doesn't have anything to do with your work, I swear. Are you stupid or something? I don't know how you always look on the bright side of things, though I guess I could stand to take a page from your book. Really? Thanks. Here I was trying to cheer you up and you went and did it for me instead. Alright. I'd really better get going now. Have a great day. Maureen. And so the man in the white coat walked away. I'll never see him again. I was never meant to see him at all. I'll never even get to ask his name, but I can at least give him the salute he deserves. From that point on, everything else was the same. Just as I had made my way here, he too was now headed to his promised time. "4 p.m. my room, day 7. Thanks in part to our work the other day, we made it back in another hour earlier today. Now we can really relax and wait for Nemo series to get back." Huh. So you're early today, and here I thought you wouldn't be back yet. Great work today, Nemo Santa. Well, I'm still not done just yet, but thanks. It's good to be back. Great work today, Nemo Santa. I'm surprised you're back a full 2 hours before earlier than usual, though. Did something strange happen today? Yeah, kind of. It's a long story, and I can't get into the details. Nemo? No, I can't be sulking right now. I'm the leader, and a leader should own up to his mistakes. Truth is, I wasn't able to deliver a single present today. As Santa Claus, that should have never happened. That's not the real issue. I know this may be rich after coming this far, but... Master, Mash, I failed to recognize that the two of you deserve to be Santa Claus every bit as much as I do. I want to right the wrong now. I understand this may be a little too late, but would you be willing to deliver these remaining presents with me? Oh yeah, I'm ready to go after all this arresting. Thank you both. Then let's get going. There's no time to waste. Make sure you dress warm and bring plenty of midnight snacks. It's gonna be a long night. I already got my my stash all ready to go, of course. This kind of work is supposed to be fun after all. And once we're done with the deliveries, I have a little present for each of you as well. A present? I can't wait to open it. Can you tell us what it is? Sorry, but you'll just have to be patient. The holy night comes but once a year, so these memories should make up for a brush of gifts too. I will say that they're just something extra I found while I was guarding the warehouse. But I think for you two, they'll be the best gifts you've ever received. Oh, it's nice. The gloves from Romani.
休んでいてと言ったのに。まったく僕のマスターは本当に働き者だ。その誠実さには報いがないとね。ネモサンタ、本来の僕より少し力は落ちているけど、君のサーバントに就職するよ。暗い悪路を照らしてくれてありがとう。
Oh, thank you, Nemo. Nemo. How sweet. All right, folks. I have been at this a lot longer than I thought I would initially. I need to go to sleep. So I'm going to end things here. Thank you for tuning in, whether it be on stream or after the stream is over. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, this is Golden Arcadia signing out. Peace.